General Hospital spoilers reveal that viewers have had some strong reactions on social media following the October 10 episode, and some dialogue that was included. As Diane Miller admitted to Jason Morgan that she loved Sonny Corinthos too, she said something that riled many fans up. "Underneath that gruff exterior, we both know there beats a heart of gold," Diane insisted. Of course, that's true on some level, since Sonny has a softer side that we often get to see. Sonny may be a mobster, but he's portrayed as a morally gray character rather than a full-blown villain. We also know that Sonny adores his children and will always go to great lengths to protect them. Sonny has plenty of good qualities, but there's something strange about GH pushing this heart of gold narrative considering the current storyline. Fans saw for themselves how ruthless Sonny can be when he mercilessly fired at Agent John Jagger Cates on the Quartermain property. Sonny has shown zero remorse for taking a man's life and doesn't seem to care about John's son now that he's surely grieving his father. We're not saying Agent Cates was a nice guy, since he was obviously harassing Christina Corinthos Davis and manipulating her when she'd already been through the trauma of losing her baby. Nobody's trying to act like John was some hero, but it also feels wrong for the show to give this hero worship to Sonny instead. No matter what Agent Cates did, he was still a human being, not to mention he had valid reasons for hating Sonny and wanting to take him down for his criminal behavior. It hasn't been that long since Sonny eliminated Cates right in front of us, so this whole heart of gold thing feels out of place in this story. Furthermore, Sonny has been insisting he's willing to take the fall for Alexis Davis, which feels like the wrong way to frame things. Sonny is indeed guilty and deserves to pay, but we all know he gets away with even his worst crimes eventually. Our predictions point to more curveballs coming up for Sonny, so we'll bring you updates on all the shockers. General Hospital spoilers say Sonny has some surprising news in his future, so stay tuned to the ABC soap. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Martin Gray just gave Alexis Davis some important updates on Jack Brennan's romantic history. According to Martin's research, Brennan is a real player who has a different girl in every town. That's why Martin was eager to use that pic his PI snapped of Carly Spencer entering Brennan's room. It made Carly look like Brennan's flavor of the month and poked holes in the alibi she gave Sonny Corinthos involving their reunion. Brennan seems to have genuinely fallen for Carly, so he may be ready to put his playboy ways behind him. However, Brennan's history of using women and tossing them aside could come back to haunt him anyway. If flirting were an Olympic sport, Brennan would certainly win the gold medal. It's clear that Brennan is incredibly charming, so he's no doubt left a trail of heartbreak along the way. Since Martin alluded to Brennan having a ton of former love interests, there's an interesting opportunity to consider. What if one of Brennan's ex-girlfriends ends up feeling jealous and even a bit vengeful? Maybe Brennan led the wrong woman on and made her think she was the one. If so, Carly might become a target down the road. If GH writers need a new story to bring Carly and Brennan even closer, perhaps Carly could face some stalker danger. Someone mysterious could mess with Carly and put her in perilous situations until it's finally revealed that it's Brennan's former flame. It's easy to imagine the show snatching up some big-name soap actress for a short stint. Somebody could blow into Port Charles and cause chaos that serves as another obstacle to Carly's future with Brennan. Whatever the case, it's intriguing that Martin highlighted the whole different girl in every town thing, since it brings the possibility of a vindictive ex's PC arrival. General Hospital spoilers say Brennan's past romantic escapades could come back to bite him, so we'll bring you more predictions on any terrible news that might be brewing for Carly. However, Luke Spencer is most likely not dead after being killed off-screen. He needs to return, and his last act should be to save Lulu's life. Time is running out for Lulu on General Hospital. Her brother Lucky is a match for a liver transplant to save her life, but his liver is not viable because of parasites he picked up in his world travels. However, since we know she's being recast with Alexa Heavens, chances are a donor will come through, and there's only one person left who can save her. Hope for Lulu's future. GH fans know that the world-saving Luke Spencer was abruptly killed off-screen in 2022, a completely unsatisfying move on the part of the writers. Fans are also aware that Gary retired to Amsterdam in 2015 and doesn't seem to be returning. However, since we didn't actually see Luke die in a cable car accident, there is a chance he's still alive. For the man who not only saved Port Charles, but the world, he didn't get a proper hero send-off. It's well within the realm of possibility that since Victor Cassadine was behind Luke's supposed death, he could have been taken by the evil family and his death faked. If that's the case, perhaps Luke managed to escape. Taking that concept one step further, he could be trying to find his way back to Port Charles. A hero send-off. If Luke knows about Lulu's dire situation, he may want to be there for his little girl. But what if Luke's dying? Here's how the scenario should play out. Luke returns, shocking everyone that he's alive, and goes through all the niceties of explaining what happened to his friends and family, including Tracy. He reaches Lulu and finds out that he's a match to donate his liver. But if he's dying, this could be his one final heroic action. Luke will have saved Lulu, then tearfully dies, going out as the champion everyone knows he is. While it's not really a blaze of glory, this one act of self-sacrifice will further cement Luke's place as one of daytime's greatest heroes. Gary wouldn't have to commit to anything beyond a few episodes, and fans need the closure of actually seeing him perish after having saved the life of his daughter. Furthermore, General Hospital spoilers say now that Lucas is back in this fictional town of Port Charles, viewers want to know if there's a chance that he might repair his relationship with his ex-husband, Brad. General Hospital spoilers. What's next for Lucas and Brad? Speaking to Soap Opera Digest in a new interview, actor Van Hanses, who has returned to daytime television to become the new Lucas on General Hospital, opened up about his character's first encounter with Brad in years. Speaking about working with actor Perry Shen, who plays Brad on the show, Van said, "Perry was great. He was the first actor I worked with, and he's really such a nice guy. We had 3 relatively short scenes, but it was really great working with him." And while Brad has made it clear that he's never getting back together again with Lucas, Van says that this time might be a little different. But it's not like we've never heard that before, right? He said, "On soaps, characters say certain things and then act in a different way. So as much as my character is angry at him, they are love interests, so it's like, how much of that is really in play? How much of my being like, we'll never get back together is actually how he feels? You never know." The actor continued, "Regardless of the hurt that Lucas feels because of Brad, there is also a lot of history there. And one of the things I like about where the characters are positioned is that you can feel multiple things at once, right?" General Hospital spoilers. Lucas meets with Brad for the first time in years, and regardless of how hurt Lucas is by Brad, I think that Brad is one of the people who knows Lucas the best. There are a lot of conflicting feelings going on, I'll say. It goes without saying that General Hospital fans will simply have to tune in to find out what will happen next. Additionally, General Hospital spoilers report Sam McCall isn't going to last much longer. With a promise from GH that she's set to leave the show sometime this fall, and confirmation it'll be because of her ultimately death, there is no shortage of interest in just how her last days or moments will play out. Seeing her come together in peace with Jason Morgan this week was both comforting and disconcerting. After all, if they're finally finding solid ground to stand on, it may signal that Sam doesn't have much time left. Fans have speculated that Sam could die in a tragic accident, or even be killed by Sonny because she gets too close to exonerating her mother by turning up evidence against him. But I think it's going to be much simpler than that. Does Sam lose her life while trying to save Lulu Falconeres? When Lulu was first diagnosed with liver failure, everyone who loved her said they would get screened as a match for donation. But we never really saw the follow-up to that. Could there be reasons that Sam never got tested? If so, her being screened now could deliver shocking results, that she's a viable match. This is going to be a major decision for her to make, but one that she really cannot refuse when Dante Falconeri and Rocco Falconeri are out of options to save Lulu. With this surprising news that the woman he loves is going to donate her liver to save the other woman he loves, things are bound to get messy. Sam has been nothing short of understanding and overly empathetic to Dante's plight in recent weeks. It appears he's been spending most of his time at Lulu's bedside versus at work or home, and Sam hasn't complained once. But that doesn't mean she isn't wondering whether she may come to regret saving Lulu, though not for the reasons that will come to fruition. General Hospital spoilers. Sam loses out. Sam's death could be a result of the donation surgery. We've already heard it's not without its risks. If Sam's health is compromised in some way, or she suffers an infection or other serious side effects following the surgery, her unexpected death will most certainly rock everyone involved, including Lulu when she wakes up. Can Dante ever look at Lulu again without feeling the loss of Sam? Will Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermain be able to face Dante and Rocco after this? Moreover, General Hospital shows that Portia Robinson did indeed tamper with Heather Weber's blood test. The big question now is, will Brad Cooper take the fall for Portia's questionable but understandable actions? General Hospital. Portia Robinson throws Brad under? General Hospital fans see that Portia Robinson's motives were clear. Heather Weber had planned to murder Trina Robinson with her poisoned hook, and despite Heather's current freedom from cobalt, longtime viewers know that her violent history predates her hip implant. Portia, as a fierce protector of her daughter, wasn't going to let Heather escape justice. This isn't the first time Portia has taken extreme measures to protect Trina on General Hospital. When Oz Haggerty, the sketchy drug dealer who sold Esme Prince the phone used to make the infamous tape of Jocelyn Jacks and Cameron Weber, was in a coma, Portia risked his life by waking him up to get the information needed to exonerate Trina. Portia's message is clear: don't mess with her baby girl. But now, with Brad Cooper back at the lab, will Portia let him take the blame for her actions? Portia had previously warned Terry Randolph that if Brad made one mistake, she'd fire him. General Hospital spoilers make this seem like a setup for a scapegoat. Rick Lansing, with Liz's help, has already figured out that something is amiss with Heather's blood test. When he has more blood work done by an independent lab, he'll have proof that someone at the GH lab is up to no good. And given Brad's history of test tampering and other misdeeds, he's an easy target. It's worth noting that Brad had both the means and motive to mess with Heather's test. Heather murdered his best friend, Britt Westburn, Kelly Thiebaud, with her poisoned hook. If Portia had asked him to rig the test, he likely would have done it for Britt's sake. However, Portia acted alone, and Brad might take the heat for her actions. Brad Cooper's life ruined? General Hospital spoilers leave a question to remain. Are there security cameras in the lab that could have caught Portia in the act? If so, and if Brad confronts her, will she try to blame him? Portia might think she's gotten away with it, not caring that she's ruining Brad's life, as she likely believes he deserves it for being a bad person. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.